Hey everybody, welcome back. Got another new video for you today, new review. Today we are talking about the Ultimate Collector Series TIE Fighter. This set is, well, it's a giant TIE Fighter. And, yep, it's a giant TIE Fighter. Thanks for watching. Okay, there's more to it than that, but not a lot. When I was thinking about what I wanted to say about this set, I really couldn't come up with a lot. It's just a giant TIE Fighter. Anyways, this set came out in 2015. It's 1,685 pieces. Comes with the one little minifigure. And it really is just a big old TIE Fighter. This is definitely one of those Ultimate Collector Series sets that has no functionality at all. I mean, this opens, but that's it. It's just a big ship. There's some really great detailing in here, for sure, especially how they kind of built up this circular shape with non-circular pieces. The wing design is probably the best for any TIE, just because, again, of all the detailing that they can stuff in here. Especially around the back again, on the exhaust and the engine output. It looks great. I mean, don't get me wrong. This is a very well-designed Ultimate set. However, it's just a large version of a basics vehicle. There's not a lot to it. There's not much to say. I do really like this pilot you get. He's got some great additional detailing, like the printed arms. The helmet especially has some really cool detailing. I'm not sure if he's exclusive, but he is very, very cool. The biggest problem with this set, well, there's two really. The biggest problems are it's really boring to build. You build the center section and it's really cool. And then you build the solar panels, wings, whatever you want to call them. And it takes a very long time. It's like, well, the whole set's about 1,600 pieces. So I'd say you have roughly like 400 pieces here, and then like 450 pieces and 450 pieces or something like. I know the math doesn't really line up there, but you build this for like an hour, and then you get to the end of the instructions and it just says ×2. And you got to go all the way back and rebuild the other side because they're identical. And it's just, man, is it boring. It's really boring. The other biggest problem with this set, first of all, it has some like stickers it doesn't need. Like they could have just printed these. Come on. I realize why they do it, but come on, just print these. They're really tiny and frustrating to put on. The biggest problem for me, though, is this set is way out of scale for Ultimate Collector set. I realize it's not supposed to be minifigure scale, but compared to the other UCS sets, like the Y-Wing, this thing is huge. It's massive. I mean, the Y-Wing is big, but the TIE Fighter is absolutely huge. And in universe, there's no way that a TIE Fighter scales to this size of a huge bomber like this. It's really odd. It's like this is an Ultimate Collector Series. And compared to the minifigure set, which I forgot to put on the table, but I'll grab it right now, it's like, I mean, it fits like inside the size. It's crazy big. The Ultimate Collector's TIE is just massive. Now, obviously, it's not going to be minifigure size, but like it's absolutely huge by comparison. I think it needs to come down a little bit, like 10, 15% in scale. It's just way too much. That being said, this originally retailed for $200 US. These are now selling for like $175. It is a lot of pieces, and if you are collecting the Ultimate sets, it is cool to have a TIE Fighter to go with your Y-Wing or your B-Wing or your X-Wing or whatever. I wish we would have gotten like an Ultimate A-Wing as opposed to this. Or maybe in addition to, because we've never had an Ultimate A-Wing. I really want a bomber. We've only ever had the one TIE bomber ever, minifigure scale or not. That would be really nice, Lego. This set is okay. I forgot to show you this. It does have the one feature, so you can open the cockpit. Unlike the minifigure scale versions, this does not open. This is permanent. I am going to take it off. Maybe I'm not. It's stuck on there pretty good. So this is just going to be hard to put on camera to show you the interior. But you basically just have a little flight yoke. Oh yeah, I just totally forgot about this. There's stickers in there. The most unnecessary of all stickers ever. No one can see them. I forgot. I own this. I forgot they're in there until literally right now as I'm filming it. The most unnecessary stickers. I mean, you can't see them. Yeah, the most unnecessary. You cannot see them from the outside. I don't know what they were going for there. Not else. I don't know. I got nothing else to say. You can take this off the stand. It's surprisingly heavy. There's nothing on the bottom except for the receptor for this stand. It's also not on here really well. This stand kind of worries me. It's not super stable, but that's really it. That is the Ultimate TIE. If you have the money and you want it, then get it. Otherwise, I'd pass. It's pretty meh. Pretty bland. There's just nothing to it. At least with something like this, you have some functions, right? You can do a couple things. It fits more with a minifigure in it. The minifigure will fit in here, but he just looks hilariously small inside this. Like, it's ridiculous. This is at least a little bit closer to the size of the Mini. I realize that's still too big, but it's a lot closer than that. So it's kind of ridiculous. If you want it, get it. You know, it's less than it retailed for right now on average. So otherwise, I would just skip it. Don't waste your time. And I realize I've never done a review for this version. This is the first order version. What do you want me to say? It's a TIE Fighter. This one looks cool. I think this is probably, you know what? Good segue. This is the best TIE Fighter you can buy. This is the first order one. It looks really cool with the red additions. You've got some functionality because it seats 2 pilots like the in-universe version does. Okay, those aren't coming out apparently. But it's really cool because of the color scheme. You fit 2 in there, which is awesome. And they actually changed the design because it's got like these beefy, I think these are supposed to be part of the warp drive, or not warp drive, wow. We just went into Star Trek, everybody. This is part of the hyperdrive, if I remember correctly, because this TIE Fighter can actually go into light speed, which is rare. It's got this long-range communications array, and it has spring-loaded missiles. Like, this is what you should get. If you want a TIE Fighter, I think this is one of the coolest ones. There's your short review for that. Ultimate Collector Series TIE, hard pass. Don't bother unless you really want to spend the money. It's just ridiculous. I don't know. It's kind of a boring build. It takes up a lot of space, and it's way out of scale, even for an Ultimate set. Unless you just want a large vehicle. If you just want a large TIE Fighter, this or the original Interceptor Ultimate or the original Vader's Advanced Ultimate, which both of those look better in my opinion. I don't have them, but I've seen them in person. Yeah, kind of the first, I don't want to say bad. It's not bad, but definitely the most underwhelming Ultimate Collector set. Let's put it that way. So that's the review. That's all I got for you this week. Still got a lot of more sets to review. I am about to receive an Ultimate Collector set that is an older one that I've been waiting for a long time. So I will film that whenever it comes, whenever I get a chance to build it. I do have finals coming up for this semester, so there may be a week where I don't get a video posted, but I will do what I can. I appreciate you guys sticking around and watching, and do follow me on Twitter for all the updates. Link down below to go to my Twitter. Give you guys updates on when I'm posting videos and my thoughts and all that stuff. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.